Hey, I just thought I'd take a minute to follow up on one of the videos that I did, a couple weeks ago, I guess, 10 days ago, about the situation in Las Vegas. Somebody replied to my video there on YouTube. And by the way, it's always welcome. Sometimes I get some kind of creeps in there that post garbage, but whatever. It's a free country. The internet's one of the last bastions of free speech there really is. So knock your socks off. I welcome all comments, either positive or negative. Getting on the situation there in Las Vegas again, and I not by my computer, so I forget the guy's name, but at this point in time is the only one that has made any comment. He said that the industry in Vegas was the same as when I was out there, only the players are different, if you will, in the scenario, and I couldn't disagree more, to tell you the truth. When I started driving out there in the fall of 1998, Vegas was a great place to drive a cab. You gotta realize, I came into Las Vegas not knowing the city. I was able to pass the geography test on the second go round, but that was just after some heavy duty studying. I made, in my first full year there in Vegas, I made more money in driving cab out there than any subsequent year afterwards. And you would think that the more experience you'd have, the more money you'd be able to make. But it really wasn't the case. Like I said, I made more money in that first year. But then again, in the amount of time that I was out there, and that was, like I said, from 1998 to 2003, November 2003, the number of cabs in the amount of time that I was out there had nearly doubled. When I started driving cab out there were less than 1,000 cabs on the street. And as I understand it now, that number has definitely doubled, if not more. If not, I thought I saw one report where there are, at any given time on a Friday or Saturday night, as many as 2,500 medallions on the street. Now, if my numbers are wrong, somebody correct me. And the business out there has definitely, now especially with the economy the way it is, I mean, it's rough. It's rough out here in the Twin Cities. I mean, people aren't traveling here, so the guys that are out there depending on the airport business are really suffering. The only thing that where I've gotten lucky, I guess, or I don't know if it's luck, but my experience and the fact that I don't just go looking for the tourists or the business people. I'm out there trying to keep the wheels rolling, regardless of what kind of clientele I get. The money's all green, and I've been fortunate enough to be able to stay busy, even though it's been pretty rough out here. The cold weather hasn't hurt any either. I will say, poor Vegas and their little 3 inches of snow they got. I'll give you a pan if I can here real quick of what we're looking at. It's 19. Well, right now we just got done getting about 6.5 inches of snow, and it's about 4 below zero right now. So your little 3 inches of snow there. I realize it's a novelty out there in Vegas, but anyways, I'm getting off track. I guess what I'm just saying is that you guys that are out there, it is a lot worse than it was, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and I think, and now with the fact that the companies are getting pressed into paying minimum wage, they're not going to sit around and lose money, and that's why I got on that whole kick about leasing. It'll only be a matter of time before the climate will be where they'll just have to press the state into making them making leasing an option out there. So that's all I got for now. You guys out there in Vegas, be safe. This is John Shannon, the Redneck Cabbie. Adios.